Honey.
That's how I roll.
Period. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Today I'm drinking, not sponsored, but I wish I was, a Ghost Energy drink in the fabulous flavor of raspberry cream. It is phenomenal. It is wonderful. And it is the perfect thing to energize me through this lovely video because it's always a lot. Also, I'm wearing my cute hat. Shout out to Perla, an amazing lip syncer who will be discussed at some point in this video. I'm very excited for that. Also, cup mug. Ooh, cup mug. Oh my God, Brooke, you have it. It's a miracle.
This is the third recording back that I've had it, but this is the first time you've seen me. So yes,
correct.
She's back.
Period. LanaGCreations.etsy.com. Link is in the description below.
Or the QR code above
and
my
the QR
head.
code.
You're pointing the wrong corner, Diva, but okay.
No, Rupert was right.
Oh, I guess it was just wrong on my screen. Oops.
Yep.
Every single episode, it's always flipped.
Yep.
And I'm Rupert, and I have no entrance line. And happy merry almost Christmas by the time we're filming this. So I've got my very little gay and askew Santa hat on. And I'm also drinking, as per usual for me, ice peach tea. And I'm ready to talk some looks as the time has come for us to rank the lip syncs of 2025.
Ow.
Wow. Hi, I'm Misha, your Persian correspondent, and probably by this time next year, I'll learn half a stance these queens performed during their respective lip syncs during the past year. So then I'll probably catch up the year after for 2026. Then I was drinking plain water, as a dancer would.
Mm-hmm.
I am Brooke. I'm passionate about pop culture. And you know, if there is one video you can count on me being in every year on the Drag channel, it is the Lip Syncs of the Year video. You know why? Because everyone else might have the correct opinion, but I have the Brooke opinion. And at the end of the day, for this video, that's what counts.
And I look forward to it every year. I'm happy that I can still say I am the only one who has done all 5 of the top lip sync videos of the year. Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, because I wasn't on the channel yet.
Period.
I'm the only person who's done every video with you since, though. I've done 4 of them.
That is correct. Brooke and I have been the mainstays on this video for 4 years running now.
Holding it down.
Yep. And I'm very excited, Rupert and Misha, to have you both here for this video as well, because this is one of my favorite videos to do every year. A, because we get to talk about lip syncs on drag programming. And B, because I just am really excited to get to see Brooke's list. I'm not even going to lie to you. That is half of my enjoyment with this video.
I will say, not as wild this year as it has been in years previous, based on my perception of how other people look at these lip syncs.
We're gonna talk about it here very, very shortly. Before we do, make sure you are subscribed if you've not already, because by the time this video comes out, hopefully we're at 3,000 subscribers. If we are not, it would be great if you were subscribed, because we would like to hit that by the end of the year. And there's only 8 days left at the time that we're filming this. So that would be really cool, lovely, fabulous, and fantastic if you could. Thank you. Otherwise, make sure to check out all the drag coverage that we've got going on this channel. Make sure to check out all of our end of year videos. This is coming out in a slew of beautiful end of year videos coming out every day from Christmas to New Year's Eve, because we did that. Otherwise, check out everything else we're doing across the Cup Network. All of our links are down in the description below for our other channels, our audio podcasts, our Patreon, our social media, where you can follow all of us, everything in between. And we are on the doorstep of season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race as well. So make sure to tune in. Yep, it is literally next week. So we will be putting out some season 18 content as well as part of our end of year coverage. So stay tuned for those videos as well. But I just want to get into the lip syncs. So we're going to do that. I want to first discuss, because it is very interesting doing these lists every year. I have to say, I think this is one of the hardest years I've had.
Yeah, I would agree.
Really, across the board, this was a great year of lip syncing.
See, the hard part for me was finding like the benchmark to cut my short list at, right? Because most years I can say, okay, well, I start at 10 stars, then 9 stars, and like work my way down to like the ones that I consider to be like top tier, and then I find the high tier spot to end it at. This year, it was quite literally, we didn't have as many franchises as we have had the past couple years. So there was a little bit of that going on of just an overall lower number of lip syncs to look at. But trying to find the area that was like, okay, this is the cutoff was really hard because I think, like we mentioned before, we talked about it before, I think there were about 5 or 6 like all-timers, like this is one of the best lip syncs we've ever seen across the franchises. And I think there were a lot of 9 and 8s out of 10s, and it was really hard to find what separated the 8s from the 9s, I guess, for me. Was kind of where I ended up.
I kind of feel very similarly here. It really, like, I just counted how many lip syncs I shortlisted. 49. 49 lip syncs this year.
Blessed and highly favored to have only shortlisted 26, but
Good.
I will say that was kind of because I got lucky with where I benchmarked things. This is also the first year we haven't done the top blah blah of blah blah, right? Like in terms of we've done top 23 of 2023, right. Top 24 of 2024. And this year we said it's 2025. If we do a top 25, we're just not doing HMs, and we prefer to do honorable mentions. So
yeah,
20 it is.
Yeah, I think from now on it's gonna be 20, just because that's a better rounder number. But I want to get into it. I want to just dive in. I want to see where we're all at. I'm very excited to do so.
Shout outs to our great friend Google Sheets for being a lovely visual medium today. Thank you, Google Sheets.
Thank you, Google Sheets. Thank you. Yes, let's get into this. We're going to start with all 3 of our honorable mentions and then move on from there. In typical top lip sync video fashion, if a lip sync appears on multiple people's lists at once, excluding if it is in their top 5, we will be talking about that lip sync all at once to save us having to talk about the same lip sync 4 times throughout this video. So,
and also your honorable mentions, because those are quick and we can just jump through them.
Yes. Yes. So, with that being said, I'm going to start with my honorable mentions, which I think are 3 very interesting lip syncs across the board. There is no common theme for my honorable mentions, but they're just 3 lip syncs that I really enjoy. The first of which is going to be Acacia Forgot versus Corey King to Wet Dream by Adam Lambert. My second one, I'm really upset this didn't make my top 20. This one specifically, I'm really upset. It's going to be Bonnie! Miss Bonnie Ann Klein versus Katrin Feelings to Push the Button by the Sugar Babes. And my third honorable mention is going to be, if I can type properly, Ruby Knox versus Melody Queen, the finale lip sync from Brazil season 2, O Amor e o Poder. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So, Rupert, your honorable mentions, please.
So my 3 honorable mentions, just like Logan, I also have Acacia versus Corey to Wet Dream by Adam Lambert.
And show you how the homo take it home.
And then my second honorable mention is Ellipse versus Peach to I Had a Dream by Nikki Doll.
Period.
And then this might anger Brooke, but my third honorable mention is Georges versus Lydia to Wherever Whenever by Shakira.
That doesn't irritate me. It's just not on my list.
Also, I will be putting butthole for every single time Lydia is mentioned.
Shout out butthole.
FYI. Shout out to butthole.
Yeah. Well,
Misha.
Reality. My honorable mentions are the following ones. First and foremost, I'm sorry to myself that I cut it from the final 20. This is Brigading versus Suki Doll, the very sensual lip sync to a song called Room. Not the Room from DragRace Holland, but they slayed it very sexually. Then we have the other very, very painful cut from the final 20 is the very premiere lip sync from DragRace España season 5 between Satin Greco and Daphne Mugler to El Corazón Contento, which was, a bummer to cut. And thirdly, it was a very fun choice. And I thought I didn't have that many fun lip syncs. This was between Punani and Misty Phoenix to Discoteca by Ascendant Vierge, which was a very peculiar choice for a genre, for a song, for an artist, and for those particular people to do what they've done to it.
I had all three of those shortlisted, so work. Brooke.
Okay, so first up, we have the Joella Dynasty versus Suzanne Toot to Training Season by Dua Lipa.
Okay.
Purely for Suzanne Toot.
Joella ain't too bad.
She was not very good in this lip sync. In this particular lip sync, this was not her. This was not her zhuzh, comparatively.
I would say that's her best lip sync performance on the season, but ooh.
I respectfully disagree. Susie Toot made me question my sexuality multiple times in this lip sync, and like that. Oh god, I've watched it a lot. Next is God's Favorite Transsexual Bosco versus Diabetes to Show Me How You Burlesque by Christina Aguilera from All Stars 10. This one hurt to cut because I love this lip sync a lot. I just had 20 I liked more. This was actually my 21 specifically. And finally, this in the form that it currently is in would not make my list, but if it was in the form it should have been, it will be. So I'm giving it an HM because I think two of these people deserve it, which is Cynthia Doll versus Jaharia versus Charlie Hides to Time to Die by the Bluebird Brothers in the finale of the Hell Out Showdown from Dragula Titans.
I hate you so much.
I just want to be clear. Pause. Sigourney was not here. There was a big empty space on screen, and they put a Sigourney Beaver CGI image there. But Cynthia and Jaharia were both fantastic in this performance, and I think if it was just the two of them, they would be getting their due from all of us, probably. So I want to give them the shout out that I think they deserve here on this day.
Not Charlie Hides.
You're right.
What did she do successfully?
Brooke.
Quickly.
Come on, Charlie. Do something.
Yeah, come on.
Charlie.
Come on, all FAB queens in Chicago sing. They don't lip sync. 99 FAB queens in Chicago sing for their
love Sig. Love Sig down. This was not the tea. This was not the tea.
She just, in the words of the Boulets themselves, she just stood there.
Correct.
Brooke, I'm totally on your page tonight because literally Training Season was my number 24. It was quite a painful cut before honorable mentions. And the other two,
Okay. Well, I am excited to start off the list with my number 20 because I think it is a very, I'm going to say classic Logan lip sync choice. This is not gonna, if you've watched this lip sync, this is not going to surprise anyone that it made my list. I'm very happy.
Country bop this year I'm forgetting about?
Wait, what?
Was there a girl country bop this year that I'm forgetting about?
No, but there was the icon herself, Edith Piaf. My number 20 is Ellipse versus Cam Hugh doing
Je ne regrette rien.
Non, je ne regrette rien by Edith Piaf. Because it's just too fucking good. I rewatched this lip sync and I was like, I forgot just how powerful Ellipse's mouth is. And for
Lips, you give good mouth.
She gives good mouth. And Cam is quite delightful in this lip sync as well. But Ellipse really just steals the show here. So that is my number 20.
Logan, I also have Ellipse versus Cam, but I have them at number 12.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
I absolutely adore this lip sync because truly the fact that Ellipse does not move her feet. She stands there on the stage and gives a raw and truly incredible performance to this song. So much so that it made Marion Cotillard, who played Edith Piaf and won an Oscar, cry.
Yep.
To this song.
It's
great.
And Cam was okay.
Cam was good.
I would say Cam's quote was the best part of Cam's performance in this lip sync, but I have this lip sync on my number 14.
All right, here we go.
Je ne regrette rien.
I'm just going to go ahead and say, did not make my list.
Wow,
came very close to making my list. I will say it was one of those things that I said if I needed more lip syncs, I would add it to the next pool, the next batch that get added to the short list. It was really great. Ellipse was fantastic. No shade there. Cam just didn't do a ton for me in this performance. That was kind of where I was at though. But if this was like, and granted, maybe it should have been on my short list at least, but it just didn't get there for me.
That's
beautiful calls. Beautiful calls.
All right, Rupert, number 20.
So coming in at number 20, I have Van Gogh versus Brooklyn Heights to Cold Hearted Snake by Paula Abdul in front of Paula Abdul.
Featuring Paula Abdul.
Featuring Paula Abdul. This was a great lip sync. And the fact that they chose Cold Hearted, which is pretty much, for me, an untouchable song on Drag Race. Yeah. And also you have the fact that Brooke gave it. Because Brooke could have very easily done like 20-30%, but she gave it and she did what needed to be done. In my opinion, if we weren't going to do like, oh, you both win. No, Brooke won this. Van did a really good job, but you can't touch Mother. You can't touch Mother when it comes to a good dance lip sync. And Brooklyn Heights ate that. And any chance that I have to put Brooklyn Heights on a lip sync list, I'm going to take it.
And I couldn't agree with you more, which is why this is my number 11.
Yeah.
I love every single moment of this lip sync. It is so beyond phenomenal. Like you said, any opportunity to put Brooklyn Heights on a top lip sync list, I'm going to do. And at the end of the day, she mothered. She mothered so hard. And Van, I'm not going to discredit, and I'm not saying you did either. Van did such a phenomenal job in this lip sync too.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going up against former Miss Continental Brooklyn Heights. Like
ballet dancer who went toe-to-toe with Evie Oddly in probably one of the best lip syncs ever.
Defeated Evie Oddly in one of the best lip syncs ever. Hot take.
Yes, I agree.
Well, I also could not agree with you two more. This is on my list at number 10.
Period.
I want to say, I did consider moving it down like 1 or 2 pegs, but then I really thought about it. And to be able, and like Rupert said specifically, not only is this like a Drag Race institution, right? It is so hard to try to live up to the reputation of arguably the best lip sync in the history of Drag Race globally, of Cold Hearted between Coco and Alyssa. Like, it is that girl, right? We are all trying to be that girl. To not only do such an incredible job, both of them do it, but have some moments that I think are going to stick in my brain, like when I think about this in the future. Specifically, Brooke doing like the breakdance leg on the ground was great. But also her doing the Coco Montrese finger during the rap section was lovely. And also to add into the fact that they both knew the words to that section, it has now become a TikTok trend because of them. Now, granted, people have went back to the Coco Montrese portion of this because that she's the OG, she is that girl.
Yes.
But and then Paula just being Paula, and probably one of the best guest judges we've had on Drag Race, maybe ever, in this episode. It just all came together to make a really nice package.
And the fact that they did the triple split screen during the fast part, and they have the two of them, and then they add the third split screen to show Paula as well. Like, the editing of this lip sync is also just absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, no notes.
And then Brooke just ending it with saying, "Wear nails next time."
That part, it's just so
Shady
good.
Shady bitch, love you. Friend of the pod, Brooklyn Heights. We can say that now.
Well, she's been on the pod. We can say that. Misha, did this make your list?
No. No,
Okay.
it didn't. Just
Well-
love this for all three of you.
Well, then we can move on to your number 20, Misha.
Well, my number 20 was actually, now that I'm considering, it should have been probably an honorable mention. I should have put something of mine slightly higher. But I did it for the sheer, how to say it, not exactly my infatuation with the song, neither the album it came from, but for the job, especially one of the girls did to it, and it's from season 17. The song being Yaya, and the persons in question being Jules Sparkles and Ariete. Like many Drag Race YouTuber are thinking we haven't exactly done with Renaissance before going so hard on Beyonce's country album. I know it's like it's important and politically relevant, but Jules have done an amazing job, and it was Ariete's arguably best lip sync of all three. It was like the cleanest one, I would say, of the three she's done.
Probably,
Yeah, but yeah, spoiler alert, she will appear later on my list. Not exactly as a winning performer. Neither was she there.
She's 0-3. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think any of us anticipated her being a winner. But
Exactly. Exactly. But
Great lip
was...
sync.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I mean, that's pretty much done for it. Yeah.
Great lip sync, made my short list, not on my list.
Great lip sync as well. Made my short list, didn't make my list. Great choice though.
I wasn't a fan of it when it happened. I think Jules did great, but Ariete was a chop. So I'm being real. I know this will be on no one's list. Get used to hearing me say that. It'll happen a few times in this video. But from All Stars 10, we have the one, the only Diabetica, competing against Ginger Minge to Mama Used to Say by Junior. So I almost didn't even rewatch this, and I was like, I remember being good, but like I was like, it was fine. I enjoyed it, and I thought Dio won, and like, cool. But I was like, I'm gonna watch it again. Diabetti in this performance, one of the best individual lip sync performances of the year, in my opinion. I think she's incredible in this number. Ginger was fine, and that's the reason why it's lower. I don't think Ginger did particularly well in this performance. It's actually the first lip sync Ginger's ever lost on Drag Race, fun fact. But
she should have lost more, but that's beside the point.
We're not discussing that here on this day. We are, unless we talk about other Ginger Minge lip syncs on this day.
I won't be.
I'm not. But actually, I might be. I'd have to look at my list again. But beside the point, Dio is incredible in this number, and I think this lip sync deserves a little bit more love. So that's just where I'm at with it.
It definitely does.
I love that choice. I remember liking it. Maybe I need to go back and rewatch it, because I didn't for this. I'm gonna be real honest.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of lip syncs that I didn't rewatch, but I just had this like voice in the back of my head that's like, give it one more watch. What'll hurt? It's 2 minutes. Just go watch it.
One shot of adrenaline. I'm Naomi Smalls bending backwards.
I'm Naomi Smalls winning a lip sync because I did a back bend.
And because you were against Gia Gunn and production hated her. Anyway, I'm gonna safely take it. No one else has that.
You are correct.
I would be gagged.
You're right.
Okay, my number 19. I would be genuinely surprised if anyone here had this on their list, because it comes from La Mastadaga. And I love La Mastadaga. I am a huge fan. This was not the strongest lip syncing season for La Mastadaga. I'll say that much. Last year was much more fun when it came to lip syncs. But I knew in my heart that I needed to feature two phenomenal performers from La Mas Draga. And that is going to be Miss Candela Yeye versus Ricura Santana, who lip synced. I'm going to make sure I say this song right. Lip sync to Descapotao by Saceta. It's such a fun, upbeat, really fun, stunty lip sync. It's not the cleanest in the world, but Candela is such a spectacular performer. I highly recommend if you all have not, go check out Miss Candela Yeye because she is a queen. I absolutely adore her, and she is a spectacular performer. And Ricura is a girl that I think has only been doing drag for like 2 years and still did absolutely spectacularly in this lip sync. It's so fun. And it's one of the only lip syncs on this season of La Mas Draga that was not cut with another stupid song in the middle to make a mix. So thank you, La Mas Draga, for not doing it to all of your songs.
Yeah, I didn't have time to go
rant
watch
about
them
La
all.
Mas Draga. Well, I was gonna say if you want to hear me rant about La Mas Draga, go check out our coverage of La Mas Draga because there's a lot of ranting.
Work, Devo.
Period. That's all. Rupert.
So my number 19, we are going to my home country. We are going to the UK, and we are also celebrating a queen. Hey, Tyrus. Shout out the fan. As we are doing Tyrus versus Sally TM to Don't Rain on My Parade by the Shirley Bassey version. This is a great This is a great lip sync. It's also in my opinion a slightly strange version because I do prefer the Barbara Streisand version of this song, but both of them ate this lip sync up so well. Tyrus really killed it. She had great facial expression. She really moved through the song well and really knew what she was doing. And then Sally, for not being a performer, I still think really did a good job and really did hold her own against Tyrus. So this is a really good lip sync, and it is my number 19.
Well, funny enough for you, this is my number 8.
Your number 8,
8.
Oh wow, that's very high.
I love this lip sync. I loved this lip sync from the moment I first watched it. I had been begging and pleading and hoping for Don't Rain on My Parade for years on Drag Race. And these two did this absolute standard justice in the best way. I loved every single bit of it. They both absolutely demolished this lip sync, and it had to be. When I was putting together my list, I knew this was going to be top 10 for me. So,
yeah, this is kind of awkward. I don't even like musical theater all that much. Neither do I like Barbara Streisand in particular. Neither this version, but it's actually my number 3.
Well, you needed to save that for later, Misha.
Yeah, but okay.
We'll talk about it when we get to the top 5.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it more later.
Okay, but it is somewhere there. Good. Number 19. I think that actually it's gonna be much harder for much higher, sorry, for a few of you who knows. That's the fantastic double safe worthy, in fact and in practice, lip sync by Desiree Beck and Melody Queen from Brazil to the song called Brazil by Gal Costa / Costa, that depends on their accents. So, I mean, what can I say? This is probably the lip sync of the season? Question mark of that season. This was everything.
Is it a probably? I thought it was kind of objective.
No, objectively, it is the lip sync of the season.
We'll be talking about this later.
We will be talking about this more later.
Okay.
I have this, and Misha, I have this lip sync one spot above. I have it in number 18.
Oh, fun.
Great.
Wait, we have it in all of our lists. Yay!
Thank God, Brooke. You were the one I was worried about.
And I have it higher than both of them. Possibly
Period.
higher than you. I don't even know where you have it. So
We'll see. But sorry,
Mhm.
Rupert, go ahead, my love.
This is a great lip sync. Melody is such an incredible performer. And then Desiree using, because she's in a gown for this lip sync, and being able to use it so well. Like the little bit where she's like hiding under the hoop is really great. She performed this song really well. Great lip sync, great double save. Best lip sync for Brazil, and I have it here at 18.
Period. Brooke, 19.
well, I'm really happy about this lip sync being on my list. And I feel like, again, it's going to be something that's not going to be on anybody's list. Not for lack of quality, just, again, a tight year. But I'd envy her too, Crystal Envy, versus Lana Del Rey to You Make Me Feel Mighty Real from the reunion Lollapalooza. I think Crystal won this lip sync, and I don't care. I've thought Crystal won both of their lip syncs, to be honest. But that's beside the point. I think this lip sync was just really great. Again, I know it's not on the same level as Coco and Alyssa, but when I think about this song on Drag Race, I do think about Bob wiping the floor with Derek Barry. And it was really hard for me to jump back into that. Not only with, because even UK, like it wasn't this version, but this was the crowning song on UK this year. And spoiler alert, that lip sync nowhere near my list.
No.
But here on this day, these two were both great. Also not the only time you're gonna see Crystal on my list, I can tell you that much.
Really?
I was gonna
Really?
say-
Like the other one should be very obvious, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
Eggs.
Eggs. Yeah, I love this lip sync. I had it shortlisted, but I will be talking about both of these beautiful, lovely drag queens later on my list. So I'm excited.
Same for me.
Period.
Also, not the only time I'm talking about Lana either. I just wanted to double check and make sure because I thought I had it on here, but I couldn't remember offhandedly without looking.
That's
at
very unique and different for you, Brooke.
There it is. There it is.
It had to make an appearance in this video, obviously. For my number 18, I am popping back over to France All Stars because this season was just too damn good of lip syncing. There were too many good lip syncs. My number 18 comes from the premiere episode. This is going to be Mami Wata versus Misty Phoenix, doing Good by David Guetta. I really, really enjoy this lip sync. It was the first time we saw Mami Wata lip sync on Drag Race, period, and it did not disappoint. And this was the start of my complete 180 into absolutely loving Misty Phoenix and truly falling in love with her as an artist on this season of France All Stars. I think they both just absolutely slay this lip sync, and I love it so much. I wish I had more of Misty on my list. Unfortunately, I don't. But I did shortlist a lot of Misty lip syncs because she slays this season, and I wanted to make sure that I highlighted that as well, because she does such a phenomenal job on this season.
Logan, I agree with you. I love this lip sync so much that it is at my number 11.
Period.
We're really
I can't remember.
Not talk, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much. As I can't remember who said it in confessional, but it's Misty versus Mummy's ass.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
Yeah.
after not,
I think it's Soa, actually.
I think it might be. I think
remember. It's Soa. Oh, shout out to Soa
But-
News.
Oh, love Soa.
Love Soa.
But this lip sync was so good. It was a great start to the season. It was a great showing of these queens, and especially Misty, who showed some really strong lip syncing in France 3, showing off again her skills in this, and then Mummy showing what she can do after scraping through not lip syncing on France 2. Great lip sync, great start. I have it at number 11.
Love that for you too.
Period.
No.
With Rupert's number 18 being Brazil. Misha, we move to your number 18.
Well, my number 18 apparently is going to appear on some of y'all's list much higher. But this is not the only time we mentioned Crystal Envy here. This is going to be Alter Ego with Lexi. Can we say her full name? Legally?
Yes,
I believe we can now.
She has a cease and desist. She has a cease and desist. We can.
Yeah,
Lexi Love! Yay!
Lexi Love. The Alter freaking Ego. Yeah.
And we
This
love
lip sync
Lexi.
made me love the song, first of all, because now I really stand the song in particular, because when Alligator Bites Don't Heal came out and afterwards I was not that crazy on Deutsche Train, but now, I mean, yeah. And well, plenty of words have been said about this lip sync. There will be said many more afterwards, so it's fine. Just a great lip sync overall. And good time. And one of the best confessionals of all time by Corey King imitating the hand movements of Lana. Of Lexi. Maybe Lana as well.
All right,
We'll be talking about this later. We'll be talking about this later.
We'll be talking about this
Rupert?
later.
Okay. I'm the only one then. I have this at number 7.
Yeah.
It's such a phenomenal lip sync that it was going to make my list for sure. The quality of this year is so good, but I do really love this lip sync. I think it was the first big lip sync of the year that I remember all of us being like, oh my god, this lip sync is so good. I watch this constantly, and it's just such a phenomenal lip sync top to bottom. It is not my favorite lip sync from this season though. I'm excited to talk about that later, because I think that's going to be a bit of a left field pick from season 17. But this is an all-timer, a lip sync we are all going to remember for years and years and years, and a song that they have both continued to perform because
as they should.
100%.
Get your coin. I can't blame you.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we're going to be hopping across the pond to Rupert's territory here. We're going to UK. For Selects Addiction versus Niall and Bella. To Pearls by Jessie Ware. So here was my thing, and this is maybe just me being a little thing. One thing I hate whenever we get people that lip sync 3 times super early on is the third time. A lot of the time they just don't try, and it's a little boring. No shade. Bella tried. Bella worked her butt off in this performance, and had she not have been in the bottom that many times already, I think she would have stayed. I think she won this lip sync. No shade. Personally, I just really enjoyed what Bella brought to this lip sync. So Lexi was great. I think they were both really good. I think this is actually a pretty slept on lip sync. I know my early lip syncs have kind of fit that narrative, but I think all 3 of these lip syncs that I've brought so far are just really fun, really good energy across the board. And I have a hope that maybe, because it does appear that Logan might have already hit Control-C on that cell, that it might be on someone else's list. So fingers crossed.
It's so funny that you bring that up, Brooke. It's literally my number 17.
Yay!
No, I love this lip sync, and I agree with you completely. I think UK7 is such a phenomenal lip syncing season as well. I had so many lip syncs from UK7 shortlisted, and this is not the last time I am talking about UK7 on my list. But I agree with you. This lip sync is very slept on because it is it's this mid-tempo. There's not that many stunts going on, but both of these girls have such a command over this song. It is so phenomenal to me. Obviously, I love Bella dearly. Friend of the pod, Bella. We love you dearly here. I'm very happy that I got to include Bella. I did have one of her other lip syncs shortlisted. But I would say that I think this is my favorite Bella lip sync, and I think this is her strongest. For me, though, there is something just so absolutely captivating about Select's addiction in this lip sync that I cannot get over. And it really kickstarted my absolute love and obsession with Celexa throughout the rest of the season. And it's kind of wild that this is the only time we see Celexa lip sync on this season. But I absolutely love it. I love it so much.
This is a great lip sync. It made my short list. Also, I've been listening to Pearls so much. I love the song as well.
Oh, Jessie Ware is incredible.
Oh, stunning.
I need more Jessie Ware on Drag Race, please.
Right.
Curious.
My number 17
Yes.
is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Brooke, it was one of your honorable mentions. My number 17 is Miss Tootsie Scooter versus Joella to Training Season by Dula Peep.
Let's go Dula Peep. Not the only time we'll be seeing Dula Peep today, but love seeing
For
that.
sure.
Same.
That part.
Susie made me feel things. And as a person who feels a lot of things, just the one moment of this lip sync is just Susie's wig reveal.
You can go there.
And just the red shaggy hair looks so good on Susie. This was such a great lip sync for her. And especially after she narrowly missed out on performing Liza with a Z, to then immediately go into this lip sync and slay it so hard. And then Joella did do a good job. It's just Susie came in with a vengeance.
I can't remember which Florida girl it was, so don't ask me because I can't remember. But one of them said that there's a competition in Florida of this like lip sync bracket thing that they do in Florida all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And Susie's never lost when she's shown up.
I think it was Jules that talked about it.
It wasn't somebody from this season. It was an older. It might have been Morphine. I think maybe.
I believe it was Morphine. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it was somebody in the Florida drag hemisphere. Was talking about it.
I believe it was Morphine. Yeah.
Yeah, and even then, like before this episode, we had only seen Susie lip sync twice, and by the time she had done a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
But watching her perform this episode was so fucking iconic. I loved her so much. And thank you for helping me win the draft, Susie. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway. Lovely, phenomenal lip sync. Didn't make my list.
Yeah, as I told you before, it was just below my honorable mentions. It was number 24. It could have made it. It's like, love this for all these reasons. Susie just slayed the camera. She basically, humbugged the camera.
So good.
Well, speaking of people making love with the camera, at my number 17, we'll have two people I adore from a season we all adore, and it's my home territory now. The song I used to like freaking hate before the season, and I still don't like it that much. From the finale of France All Stars, we have the one, the only Ellipse versus Pish to Born to Be Alive. Born to be fucking alive. This song is stupid on so many levels. First of all, the one-hit wonder guy who composed it is still alive for some reason, but as the song calls for it, he's like 82, and he's been lying ever since at how many copies he has sold of this single, transitioning in all the eras. So the older the grandpa gets, the more millions he has sold apparently of this bloody bugger in disco cut. But yeah, I mean, but not about him. The queens have done their job phenomenally well. I know this is probably a hot take, but I think this is Ellipse's best lip sync ever of all time on Drag Race. I adore because all the reveals were timed perfectly. They all worked, and Pish, as usual, has this frenetic, like hyperactive energy about her. I don't think they did as well, but Pish tried to utilize the maximum amount of the gigantic stage, and we were on live finale, so the stage was really like playing into effect. It was basically a third artist into all of this. I love this so much because they elevated the shit out of this number. They made the song so much better than it was, and I love it for them.
Another one, thank you on the incredible season of lip syncing that was France All Stars. Like, it's so good. I agree with you completely. I have so many Ellipse and Peach lip syncs shortlisted for that reason, because they're just both so fucking good.
Yeah. This was between I had in between I Had a Dream or this lip sync for my third honorable mention, because I wanted to mention one of the two, and I Had a Dream nudged that a little bit ahead. But this is such a good lip sync. Also, Nikki's face when Ellipse does the Catwoman is
I love.
Oh, so good.
Love.
Love Nikki doll.
Love Nikki.
Oh.
Love Nikki.
Doll.
Well, yes, of course.
Love Nikki doll.
Love Nikki doll. So my number 17 will be dipping back into the pool of honorable mentions, actually. Because it's time to show y'all how the homo take it home. Corey King versus Acacia Forgot to Wet Dream by Adam Lambert off of Rupert and Levin's HM list. Gag watching this again. And like, granted, I loved it in the moment. Corey, oh my God, Corey is incredible in this number.
Yeah.
But also, I blame the edit here a little, but we didn't get to see a ton of Acacia, but I liked what Acacia did in this number. So it was really refreshing to go back and watch this again, because I'll be honest, the only thing I remembered from this number, like before I rewatched it, was the Corey, the kick with the hand thing that she does for like
and losing her wig.
I didn't remember that actually, but like
I remember her. I remember the kicks and her losing her wig dressed as Dorothy. Like, that's what I remember from this.
One of the best musicals we've ever had. Great lip sync to go with the musical. Yeah, I think we need to. I don't want to say maybe need to respect Acacia a little bit more, but I would like to put some more chutzpah on her lip syncing ability, because her lip sync versus Lucky also really great lip sync. That did not make my list, and I'm bummed about it. But I want to be clear, I still, to this very day, think Acacia Forgot won that lip sync. I don't care. Argue with your mama. Argue with your mommy Wata. I don't care. Acacia won that lip sync.
Maybe my Wata agrees with you. we should ask.
Yeah. Lucky versus Acacia was my number 24. So yeah, I agree with you completely. Like, it's I agree with
Basketball titties.
Basketball titties.
Well,
that's all.
Once it worked.
RuPaul is a straight man. RuPaul loves titties.
Apparently.
Not the RuPaul.
Anyway, number 16. I'm somewhat surprised, and yet not surprised at all, that this lip sync made my list. I am making my only stop. Nope, not my first of two stops at All Stars 10. Featuring one of my favorite and one of my queens I've seen on Drag Race in the last many years. I could not go without including Cuckoo on my list.
Okay.
And it is Cuckoo versus Mistress doing the acapella version of Who's Zooming Who by Aretha Franklin. I remember loving this lip sync when I first watched it, and then I rewatched it. And Mistress does win this lip sync, and she does a phenomenal job in this lip sync. But I think this is an underrated lip sync for just how good Cynthia Lee Fontaine does. I want to highlight Cuckoo here, because I really, really think this is Cuckoo's best performance on Drag Race by a mile. I think she slays this lip sync. She has all of the comedy, all of the incredible, incredible mouth movement on this lip sync. I think they both just do such a phenomenal job, and it had to be on my list.
Great choice, Logan.
Love that for you, Diva. And we love Cuckoo in this house. Okay, we love
Cuckoo.
But
I love Cuckoo.
Great choice. Haven't made it, but agreed with Cuckoo's best lip sync, absolutely. Yeah.
Especially because she did Meghan Trainor, and then she was against Robbie in roller skate, so definitely her best lip sync.
And against Peppermint in music,
Yeah.
Oh,
and she got
and then
murdered by
being destroyed by
Peppermint. Oh yeah. Definitely her best lip
This-
sync.
Definitely.
This redeemed all of her lip syncs, honestly, from season
sure.
from season 9. Like I was
And 8.
and 8. I was quite happy.
Come back to
I was
drag
quite
Robbie
happy to see my
Turner.
cuckoo. Come back, Robbie Turner. We love you.
Love you.
I was so happy to see my cuckoo slay. So, Rupert.
So we are sticking with All Stars 10, but we are going back to the great high before it went really down low. We have
Bracket 1?
Bosco versus.
I said bracket 1.
Yep. We have Bosco versus Irene to Murder on the Dance Floor by Sophie Ellis Baxter. I love this song. I'm slowly getting into drag, and I have a great idea of how I would perform this song, which still hasn't been done. But Irene did the classic version that you would do. She wore a beautiful fringe bodysuit. She had a stunning wig on, and she did some great dance moves. But Bosco, in this giant ass white caftan cape thing, was everything.
Yeah.
And then she reveals it, and then she's naked.
Icon.
Incredible. Icon, diva, I could never. Love this lip sync. This was so good. It had to make my list, and I have it at number 16.
It had to make mine
And
too.
Yep. Go ahead.
On my list, it's at number 8. I'm not gonna repeat everything Rupert just said, but I would also like to add in, I still do not know how Bosco spun around and crouched down and somehow created this perfect dome of this outfit before she like still to this day, I am baffled how she did that. Shouts to Irene though too, because I think against a decent chunk of this bracket, I think Irene would have won this lip sync because I think she was incredible. Okay, maybe not this bracket, but this cast, because this bracket is stacked with lip sync.
Okay, yeah, saying a decent amount of this cast of 18 queens. Sure.
I think she wins a lot of them against a lot of them in this particular performance.
I know. It's just like, yes, let's compare her to the 18 other people.
17 other people.
Not now.
Whatever.
But
yeah, it was incredible lip sync. I agree.
I have it right above where Rupert does at number 15 for those exact same reasons. Bosco, and Irene is also phenomenal, but Bosco.
Bosco.
God's favorite transsexual.
Period.
As she proved in this
God save this queen.
Yeah, didn't make the cut, but it was in my shortlist. It was just like so good. Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, you need to add a 1 in front of that one because it's the first time they lip sync because they lip sync twice.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I literally have a 1 in front of it on my list.
To quote Lova La Diva. Oh, thank you.
I thought you were going to say, to quote Lova La Diva, eliminate.
Oh, wait, eliminate. This is, by the way, it goes very well with my number 16 because we are jumping back to West Hollywood and also back to Brooke's honorable mentions to dig out of the grave 2 phenomenal queens and Sig, who was standing there for Jaharia, Cynthia Doll, and Time to Die. I love in particular, when I finished my list, I love in particular that number 17, we have the song Born to Be Alive, and number 16 is Time to Die. I mean, this is the yin and yang of it all, isn't it? Yeah, but Brooke basically said it all, that we had 2 phenomenal performers. First of all, shout out to Cynthia Doll for JK's favorite arm movement, because it was heavily featured in this particular lip sync. It's just great. I mean, love that for her. Jaharia, though, was all over everything. Yeah, she was, and especially I love how with the sinister lyrics, she manages to smile. And her smile is basically like a Cheshire Cat smile, because not only she's like a phenomenal performer, and I was like almost on the verge of including her solo seconds from the Monsters of Rock in my list because it's so damn good. But here in this like full-blown lip sync, she just shines. She shines so completely. like all the tricks she does, the splits she does, but especially all the smiles she does, and all this like different greens from like sinister murderers to just kind and warm, and this is phenomenal. And Sigourney, was
Was
doing
here.
the best Charlie hides she could. So I love this for them.
What's that Sasha Velour line? The queen that combines all the thrill of smiling with the thrill of just standing there.
Just standing there. Sigourney Beaver.
Love you, Sig.
Well, she also had
she's even
petals.
said that she knows she did not do very well in this performance at all.
She was pedaling the petals. She was.
Yeah. She was not the worst lip sync performance on this season, but we're not talking about that right now.
Can I say, because this might be the last time we bring up Dragula, I'm really sad I didn't get to include J. Jolie at all on my list. And I wanted to so badly and so fiercely. It's just no one she lip synced against was that good.
She only lip synced once against Yovska, right? Just the once?
Wait,
there was another
not Yovska. Not Yovska. Fuck. Boris.
I'm like, what fucking season did I watch? They brought Yovska.
About the Teletubby toilet bowl.
Girl, that's Kendra.
But she was talking about Yovska.
Shout out to Yovska.
Shout out to Yovska.
I just want to see Yovska
Anyway.
period in here mask.
And you know what? And big ol' shout out to J. Jolie for slaying this season of Dragula Titans. That's my girl right there. Brooke.
Well, ironically, I think my next choice also fits in very well with the rest of this board. Because don't make me hit you with my pocketbook. It's Bosco versus Irene 2 to Pocketbook by Jennifer Hudson. And I've seen a lot of people say this isn't that good of a lip sync, and I think you are flat wrong if you think that. I think this is not as good as their other lip sync. Note the list. But I will say I really enjoyed this performance. It did kind of feel like the bow on this entire bracket of Irene literally trying to get redemption for the one thing she needed to get redemption for at the end of finally getting that lip sync win and earning the lip sync win too. I think she demolished this performance. Special shout out to Irene popping up and cracking her knuckles. I think that was a lovely addition to this performance.
And then doing that weird little like leg thing where she's like on her hands, then going like back and forth.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really great lip sync. And I think sometimes we need to retreat to a simpler time when bracket 1 made sense and everything was right with the world.
But if we didn't, but if we stuck with bracket 1, then we wouldn't have got the reintroduction of NPB fag.
True.
We love Nicole Page Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, but like,
period. Also, the fact that we finally got a Jennifer Hudson lip sync on Drag Race made me very happy. This lip sync didn't make my list, but I do really love this lip sync, and I have. Girl, what is going on out there? They love it out there too, apparently. Anyway, great lip sync, lovely choice.
Yeah.
Seeing as I have the other Bosco and Irene lip sync, Rupert 15.
So my number 15 is my one and only stop in Slasion Royale. We have Brigading versus Vinyas Deluxe to Queendom by RuPaul. I guess that this lip sync might be quite a bit higher.
At 15.
At 15?
Wild.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gagged.
Say, baby, say what you have to say.
I love this. I do love this lip sync. It was a little bit chaotic for me, but I did enjoy it. It was really fun. I did really like this. Great lip sync. I have it at number 15. This lip sync is probably going to be a lot higher for everyone else, I can bet.
Where do we all have it?
We'll talk about it later.
Cool. Misha?
Yeah, this is awkward because my number 15 is Brigading versus Vinyas Deluxe to a song called Queendom. Maybe we discussed it before, I don't know, I just don't remember. But anyway, But no, I mean, this is a great lip sync. Yeah, now with y'all's reaction, maybe I should have placed it higher, but I was too.
I'm just gagged.
I mean,
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's a good lip sync. Let's put it that way.
There's a couple of lip
Not the
syncs
worst
every
one.
year. There's a couple of lip syncs every year that always feel like they are like shoo-ins for people's top fives, right? Like
yeah.
And I remember a couple years ago, I was the bitch who had Venga Bus at like 19, and people looked at me like I was crazy. So like, I know the feeling that you two are experiencing right now. And yes, I have since repented and apologized for my sins. But
Thank you.
Here on this day, I get to be the bitch who's like, what?
Well, I get to do it too. It didn't make my top 5, but it certainly is number 6.
Ooh.
Valid.
Okay.
This thing is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It is good.
I love this lip sync. I think it is absolutely phenomenal. I think this is the best Venus and Briggs perform at all on this season. I really, really just fundamentally appreciate what both of them did in this lip sync. I absolutely love it.
Also, it needs to be Briggs versus Venus 1.
Oh, fucking A.
You can just copy paste it to the other cells, though.
Yeah, I know.
While Logan is doing that, it gives me the opportunity to cue up my intro, which is also, ironically, a lip sync from Slasion Royale.
Don't worry, we're gonna make it 4 in a row after you're done.
It is Brigading versus Venus Deluxe versus Yua Hamasaki. Out of my head by Beanie. Actually, sorry, just Yua this season. I apologize, Yua.
Yes.
This is so fucking camp. Oh my god, I love Yua so much. Something I want to talk about with Slasion specifically, and it's something that I hadn't really clocked until I was doing these rewatches for Slasion. The camera work that they choose to do for the Philippines lip syncs. Every other franchise, that's also one of the reasons, no shade to the Philippines girlies, because they're also almost always incredible performers. But I think that really helps sell the performances, because a couple of the lip syncs for Slasion this year, I'm not going to name names, were not my favorite, but I think they were better because of the way they chose to shoot them. A lot of the time on like US Drag Race, it just feels kind of static, like hard cam here, hard cam here, hard cam here with the big wide shots. Here, no, we get moving camera work while they're performing up close and personal. The HD background really also helps sell the series here. And this is one of the reasons why Philippines is probably the best active ongoing franchise in Drag Race right now. They've yet to miss. So
clock it.
Yeah. But yeah, specifically I want to talk about this lip sync though. Yua has, I'm going to just say it, my favorite bit in any lip sync this year, when she pulls out the piece of paper during the rap section of this song, right? Which on its own, even if she had the lyrics written down, because nobody knew the fucking words, it would have been funny and it would have been great. But then she reveals later, no, there was no fucking writing on the damn paper. She was just doing a bit.
Also, the paper was minuscule. And that rap was long.
Tiny as hell. But then also we get the moment where all three of them are just doing to the rap section. Like, added this to my playlist because I forgot how much of a jam it is. This performance is just really fun. And justice for Yua.
She got the placement she deserved on this season.
Justice for Yua.
I love Yua and I love this lip sync. It did not make my list.
Maybe
same.
I didn't expect it to make anyone's but mine, and that's okay.
I feel similarly because guess what? 4 in a row for Slasion Royale here on the list.
Almost like that happens with Philippines every year.
What? There's one lip sync that really, really tickled me from the moment it happened. Shockingly, it includes Brigading.
Oh, really? Who's stunned by that? Not me.
No, but it's Briggs versus Arizona Brandy doing Cartoon Heroes by Aqua.
Oh yeah.
I love this lip sync so so much. This was, for me, like everything I love about Arizona Brandy, just her humor, her camp, the way she can sell a song just with her physicality is incredible. When she goes to the back and she's riding on the fake broom thing in the back is so good. Briggs does such a phenomenal job in this lip sync as well. I really love her take on this lip sync. I think it's really strong. It's really, really cool and different. I just really, really enjoy this lip sync, and I enjoy both of them a lot.
It's cute.
Great choice.
She's a girly pop. Not on my list, but she's girly pop.
Thank you. Rupert, are you going to make it 5 in a row for Slajon Royale?
Unfortunately, I'm going to stop this Slajon Royale trend here.
Ew, how dare you?
But as you will find out, damn does España know how to ballad. As my number 14 is Margarita Califata versus Daphne Mugler to Quedat Conmigo, or however you're supposed to say it.
Jesus Christ, you could not have just been whiter.
Surprise.
Quédate conmigo?
I am so happy it was not me getting this treatment this year.
Yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm not surprised at all that it's Rupert. Jesus fucking Christ.
We're all pale, y'all. We're all pale.
That does not give any of you excuses. You watched the season, Rupert.
I can't pronounce anything. I'm multilingual.
Jesus. Okay.
At least you can speak French, so when we're talking about France All-Stars, you don't got to worry about that. But
I mean, quédate conmigo. I speak Spanish as well. It's fine.
Thank you.
I don't know what you're fluent in, Misha. Okay.
It just happened. But yeah, go ahead, Rupert.
This lip sync is so beautiful, and damn does Margarita know how to do a ballad. Her facial expressions and the way she can sell a song is so good. Like when she first started and pointed at her mother, I instantly started getting emotional. And also, Daphne did a really good job. And Daphne is a very well-rounded lip syncer, as we will see later on this list. She is such a great lip syncer. She put a really, really good fight against Margarita, but unfortunately Margarita did win, and I have it here at 14.
We will be talking about this lip sync later.
Okay.
We're also going to be talking
where
about
I can
it
actually
now.
pronounce the title of the lip sync properly.
Work, Diva. But we're also going to be talking about it now because it's my number 13. I will say it was a very hard year for me to get through some of the ballads because a lot of the ballad choices they made this year across the world weren't the best. But shout outs to the Eurovision girlies before it went belly up recently. This is a Eurovision classic. And I want to give some love there. But yeah, it was just a really beautiful ballad, really beautiful performance, and good stuff from España.
Thank God they did this Eurovision classic justice.
Yeah.
They certainly didn't do the other one justice. Did you watch that lip sync, Brooke?
Oh, I did. And I watched every
I'm
lip sync of
sorry.
España because historically, this is a running gag on this video every year, is that I can't watch the España lip sync. So this is actually the first time I've ever had one on my list. But
I'm very excited. It better not be the last one.
I'm gonna double check. I think it might be.
I swear to everything good in the universe.
Yeah, it's the only one. It's the only one on my list.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I have 3 more.
I know. I didn't really connect with a lot of them. They weren't really my vibe. There was one that almost got in on the short list, and then I was like, yeah, I'll come back, and then I had enough.
Yeah, and it should be the right one, because I know which one you're talking about, and we'll talk about it later.
Very clearly it was Zora. But no,
it clearly
not Zora, not this year.
100% it was Zora.
Top of the chat.
That angers me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
On the plus side, though, I do have at least 2 lip syncs from Brazil, and I'm about to talk about one of them now.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. historically 14 has always been the one where I'd pick a lip sync that's like a first boot lip sync or like an early out lip sync, and this year is no exception. So Chanel versus Poseidon Drag.
Yay!
By Pablo Vittar from Brazil too. Poseidon.
Who cares? I don't like her.
That's funny.
No, I'm kidding. I do enjoy Poseidon a lot.
Yeah,
I
just really enjoyed this lip sync. I think they were both really great. Had really good energy for Into the Pod Chanel. And just in general, like I had a really good time watching it. Personally, do I agree with the decision? I'm going to keep mum about that because it's about a 50-50 to me. I'm just going to say, I know that the popular opinion on this podcast is no. I'm just going to say, personally, me and myself, I think it's about a coin flip. I would have preferred for Chanel to stay because I like Chanel more. But I just really enjoyed this, and I thought it was just a really fun time. Also, Papa Vittar on Drag Race is weird, and I still won't be able to ever get over it.
It's not the first time we've had Pablo. Yeah.
It's not, but it's still odd to me. Like, I feel that. Yeah. Not a bad thing, just a weird thing.
Lovely, gorgeous lip sync from two lovely, gorgeous people.
Yeah. It was my 28-ish. It's made the cut. Yeah, it was shortlisted. Yeah, if I was already part of the pod when Brazil 1 was airing, I would definitely have a Pablo Vittar lip sync very high on my list. But yeah, this one is good as well. Great choice, though.
Period.
Chanel could have stayed.
Well, I'm excited because someone on this panel apparently has snubbed many España lip syncs from their list. And I'm not that surprised by it. I'm excited to talk about the first of several España lip syncs on my list because I think España this season gave us some of the best lip syncs we've ever seen on Drag Race, period. One of which being my number 13. And that is going to be she works 6 days a week in Barcelona. It is Alexandra de Raval versus Daphne Mugler to La Original MP3 by Tini. This lip sync is too good to not have on my list. These two kill it. And the fact that this is Alexandra's 4th lip sync in a row and arguably her best lip sync is absolutely nuts to me. I think she kills this. Unfortunately, this is my only time mentioning Miss Alexandra de Raval. But she is an incredible talent. That I hope we get to see way more on Drag Race because she deserves that. And I think the same about Daphne Mugler. They both just absolutely kill this to a song that had been done already 2 weeks prior on another drag program and was done not nearly as well. I love you, Axele, and I love you, Nyla, my winner.
Shout out the
winner, but they did not do this song justice in the way that Alexandra and Daphne did. So that is my number 13.
Incredible choice, Logan. I have it at number 7.
Period. I knew you would have this.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
This lip sync is so good. It's so good. Daphne, after showing some of what she could do in the first episode to a lip sync that didn't really suit her lip sync style, to then get a song that suits her style so perfectly, and then for her to just be able to bring it out so much. Daphne, Alexandra did put up a really good fight, but with it being her 4th lip sync, unfortunately, she did blend it into the background, and especially with Daphne fighting so hard. Great job. Incredible lip sync. It had to be on my list. It had to be.
Well, hemos todos los tres tomado una decisión perfecta porque es mi number 11. It's my number 11. On the version
Yay.
original from the MP3, of course, like for being not only is Alexandra's best lip sync and fourth in a row, but Daphne jumping as a ballerina and doing a split. Like, come on, Misty Phoenix, jump splitting.
So
Yeah, it's so good. I adore this lip sync.
It's
They did the
spectacular.
song more than justice. Yeah,
100%.
also elevating the track.
That part. Rupel.
So now we move on to my number 13, and we are going back to All Stars, as I have another incredible lip sync by Bosco. And it is Bosco versus Diabetes to Show Me How You're Burlesque by Christina Aguilera.
Yay!
Wait a minute, does that mean all three of my honorable mentions made the list? I feel vindicated.
Yes. Yep.
And this is for once. Dia was there. Dia tried her best.
She did good.
You're going up against, unironically, the only person on American Drag Race associated with burlesque to a burlesque song from the movie Burlesque.
The only thing that would have made it better is if Christina Aguilera or Pheromone was there to witness it.
Or Cher.
Like, imagine
or Cher.
Or Cher. Or Cher.
Cher. Or Cher.
Oh, Cher.
This is such a good lip sync. And mostly just for Bosco.
Well,
Bosco ate this lip sync up so hard. The giant Father fans that she had worked so well. This was such a strong lip sync, and she did an incredible job. Also, just her folding up the fans and then doing them down in a different pose. Just
I am
love Bosco.
so stunned that to this day that none of the three people the three lip syncs that went before them chose this song specifically to prevent the possibility of going against Bosco in this number. I am shocked to my core. Like, I get why Ginger didn't pick it, but like, Georges, it's right there.
Right. Right.
Well,
great choice.
Such a great choice, Rupert. It's my number 10, actually, for all the reasons mentioned above. I think Diabetes actually kept her own. At least she looks stunning. But yeah, watching Bosco, I felt like moaning in Pheromonglish. I felt like Roxy Anderson All Stars 2 was watching over my left shoulder, and Bandela was over right one. I mean, that was everything. It's divine, and it's an endlessly pleasant rewatch.
It's so good. It's so good.
So yeah, Brooke, we love your honorable mentions, but now we're moving to my number 13, and I'm very excited to talk about this lip sync because we haven't mentioned this franchise yet at all. And I, to be honest, before today, haven't rewatched this lip sync since like Midsummer when it first aired. And it's gonna be the one, the only King Molasses in the Sky versus Dick Van Dyke for Drag. King, the song called just King, but everybody knows this bitch, I'm a drag queen, a drag king, as the generic track for the entire series. And their finale lip sync, because first of all, it gave so much like school production vibe, because we've seen season was on a budget, and both kings like delivered so hard with their props, and this was all possible way. It's like when you have a great movie about high school plays and somebody's pulling like all the tricks literally outside of their trousers and whatnot and starts like playing instruments, but yeah, then it turned much less high school, maybe it's just in Riverdale high school, much more sexualized tone with Dick Van Dyke's ass cheeks and like butt cheeks performance, which was great in itself. And I literally watched it 3 times today because I was so mesmerized. I was like, God, I really enjoyed like this lip sync and both of their finale performances. And I was actually thinking that for the first half, Dick might be even taking it, but yeah, King Molasses just like upped the ante by the end. So it was so cool to see them kind of evenly matched. One was like better in the first half of the song, now the one in the second. But yeah, what a freaking fun lip sync it was.
I forgot to look at this, and I meant to. I literally said, "Don't forget to watch the King of Drag lip syncs, Brooke," and then I just completely slipped my mind until literally this moment in time, right now.
Okay then.
You can
I shortlisted this for sure. I'm kidding, Brooke. I love you. No, I shortlisted this. It's such a phenomenal lip sync. I'm so happy someone has it. Because I also did want a slight opportunity to just talk about how good these two kings are. And just how good King of Drag was in general this season. I absolutely loved it. And this finale lip sync was phenomenal. Period. Well, with Brooke having Margarita and Daphne at 13, I will move to my number 12. I'm heading back over to France All-Stars because the lip syncs were just that good. One lip sync that I just absolutely adore from two people I adore even more. It is going to be, once again, Miss Mami Wata and Peach. A cause de garçon. It's so good. And ever since I've watched it again, I've had that song stuck in my head. These two kill this lip sync. It is so much fun to see these two lip sync against each other. The song is so fun. Yell is such a phenomenal artist. I absolutely love her. Who also provided my favorite lip sync of a few years ago. So I'm happy that once again, her music is making my list here. These two just had so much fun with this lip sync. And I really had a great time rewatching it. So definitely was going to make my list for sure.
Incredible choice, Logan. We will see it later on.
Good.
We will definitely see it. We will see it also hard later on.
We will see it now again as well, though I have this at number 7. I'm
really happy we all have this on our list.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to have it. My highest rated lip sync from France this year, and I'll tell you, I don't even think it was particularly close. I do have another France lip sync that we haven't talked about yet, and we'll be talking about rather shortly. But in this particular moment, oh my god, watching Mami Wata perform in this number was earth-shattering, game-changing. Like, this reminds me a lot of watching Black Pepper perform in This Is Real, right? Like, this was the moment where everything clicked for me with Mami Wata. Like, I already loved her, right? Yeah. I already adored her. This was the moment I said Mami Wata is winning the season of Drag Race. Like, this is where I was like, yep. Yeah. It's incredible. This is incredible.
Period.
Also, shout out to Copper Top.
Misha, you're number 12.
My number 12 is probably going to be much higher on y'all's lists because that's Boogie Wonderland by Ariete. Well, she was there. But Lydia, the butthole, was like all over the stage, bouncing all over the stage, in the words of one Georges, in a very unfortunate roasting accident. But in this regard, it was rosy. Not only because they were dressed in pink, but just, I mean, that was the performance that made, I think, all of us love Lydia so much, and endlessly rewatchable. Literally, if it wasn't, I would say, if Ariete was more controlled in this lip sync, it could have been much higher on my list. But because it's kind of lopsided, it's like it is where it is. But still, I adore rewatching it. I've watched it probably 100 times this year, and what can I say? She
incredible
can boogie.
Incredible lip sync, Misha. We'll be talking about it later on.
And someone doesn't have it.
I sure don't.
Wild.
I sure don't. I don't think Ariete's good in this lip sync. That's why it's not on my list. Point blank and the period.
She's not. That's why it's on my list.
If you've watched one of these videos, you know that my criteria is usually that I like a lip sync that is a bit more of a fight. This was not a fight. It's a great lip sync, but not a fight. That's why it's not on my list.
Well, you know why it was a fight between Lydia and RuPaul's eyes looking at her.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It was a fight between a really incredible performer and an Ariete. Beside the point. So I get to go 2 in a row. Yay. So my number 12 is from US 17. Wake up, Dreamers, it's time. Lana Del Rey versus Sam Starr to Illusion by Dula Peep. This is Lana's best lip sync on the season. And she won this lip sync point blank in the period. She went home because of her track record, and we all know it. Yep. No shade to Miss Starr, though. I love you too, Sam. You did great. You were both incredible and immaculate and lovely. I still think about the double dip in this performance. Like the synchronized double, I could dance all night.
It's so good. It's so good.
One of my favorite lip syncs from US 17. It's not my highest rated one. I have a couple more above this, but God, this was one of the best years for American lip syncs, I think maybe ever. Oh my Lord, it was such a stacked year. And this was great. And this was one of many that I'm happy will be on this list. And I have a feeling I'm not the only one.
Hi, it's me, not the only one. Yeah, I have this at number 10, just inside my top 10. For all of those reasons. This lip sync, I knew it was going to be on my end of year list the moment I finished watching it the first time. This is what made me fall in love with Lana Del Rey as a performer. I really loved everything else she had done on this season. This was the lip sync. It honestly, the parallels between Lana Del Rey and Alexandra de Raval, for me personally, are kind of incredible, where I really do think Lana's best lip sync was her fourth one. Like, I really just think, like, but she and Lana's working 6 days a week in New York. And
Lana is unique and different.
Well,
in Barcelona.
Is the bus still running?
Yeah.
For Lana and Alexandra, yes, because this lip sync is absolutely phenomenal. Sam is an incredible performer as well, in this lip sync especially. I do agree. I think Lana won the lip sync for me, but it is 51-49. And every time I rewatch it, I have a different winner personally. That's just me, but it is such a good lip sync in that way that, like, genuinely either side, like, and that goes for my entire top 10. Like, it's really just the closest lip syncs possible in this top 10. But I just absolutely love and fell in love with Lana here.
Is the bus still running? Because I also have this at number 10.
Yay!
Oh, we're taking an extended break. Oh, lovely.
No. There we go. Yay!
This is such a good lip sync. This is such an incredible lip sync on 17 as well. This was Lana's best lip sync. Also another parallel with Alexandra. They both go home in bikini swimsuit type looks as well, which is another
in sixth place.
Yes, as well.
After their fourth lip sync
and having no challenge wins.
Exactly. Like, the parallels between the two of them specifically are
also lip sync. And also with their first, no, not for Lana, but them both being in the bottom for Snatch Game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they were both in the bottom for Snatch Game.
I will say, I do think that Lana had been put in a weird position on this season. By this point, I don't even really think Lana should have been in the bottom from this challenge, but they weren't going to let Lana.
They judged it by teams, so that's why they did.
Yeah, I know, but I stand by that. But
Misha, did this make your list?
Well, as someone who's famously been known to put his love on a pedestal, differences with my therapist, I put it my number 9.
Yay!
To quote the almost opening line from the song, I don't enjoy that much as most of the Dula Peep's latest record, but they both turned it out. I agree totally with like 51-49%. I think it's maybe Sam's best lip sync as well, to be fair. Both of them, actually.
Not a particularly high bar, because Love Child's not great.
Yeah, Love Child is low-key also won by a different person for me personally. But this one where they both really turned it out. It was really neck and neck. The bikini was there, the unique and different 6 nights a week spins. Yeah, well, it was all there. I mean, what a great music. Lovely, we have it all.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So,
gorgeous gowns. Beautiful gowns.
My number 11 was Van and Brooke. Rupert's was Mommy and Misty. And Misha's was Alexandra and Daphne, meaning we are back over to Brooke for number 11.
Well, one of the franchises that have been previously represented at this level will be spoken on again. We're going to be going back to France All-Stars. For my second highest rated lip sync from France, but the last one to talk about because we already talked about Mommy and Peach. It is going to be from the finale, Mami Wata versus Ellipse to Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. I don't know if anybody else is going to have this on this list. Is this my only crowning lip sync this year? I think it is. I don't recall having any other crowning lip syncs. Yeah, it's my only crown lip sync. So by default, I suppose my favorite. They both served down, but girl, Ellipse, I'm sorry. I love you. You are an incredible performer. You were a backup dancer. This one, I can't help it. Mami Wata, arguably the best individual performance in a lip sync I've seen all year. I think it was sensational from top to bottom. When she takes off her outfit into the more, like the African tribal aesthetic that she was going for this final number, beautiful. She does some African jazz styled performance in this as well, and it's just so beautiful to a song that I'm not comparing these performances in any way other than in the way of it is something I wouldn't have attached to this song in the same way of like Susie Toot doing the Charleston to Woman's World by Katy Perry. Like it's something that I wouldn't immediately think of with this number, but it worked so incredibly well. I am so happy that Mami Wata won this season of Drag Race. I am so thrilled. Talk about an All-Stars run for the ages, too. Oh, my God. Like,
yeah,
girlies are right about this one. This is going to be one of the ones that I think in a couple of years when we've had time to, like, pull ourselves away from the immediacy of it, we're going to come back and be like, oh, God, you remember Mami Wata on All-Stars? Like,
yeah.
Give me an international all winners with Mami Wata on it, please. Thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Please.
I shortlisted this. This is such a phenomenal lip sync. Based on my personal list, I didn't have it simply because I think Mommy absolutely outshines Ellipse. I think Ellipse does a good job in this lip sync, but there was a lot of untapped potential going on, and I think Mommy just absolutely slays it. And I had other Mami Wata lip syncs on my list, so.
I did really like this lip sync. I really like Ellipse's performance and the reveals that she has with the water or like color changing into blood and the beating heart. She did have really good moments. I do agree that Mummy did win this lip sync. This was a really strong lip sync. Unfortunately, it didn't make my cut because I had other France lip syncs that I wanted to talk about more.
Yeah, it didn't make my cut either. I think it was like for some moments of the song it was balanced. For some moments, Mami just like roared with energy. But Ellipse's reveals were very beautiful. Didn't make my cut though. Yeah.
Fine.
Well, our number 10s are already filled out because we've got Lana and Sam, Bosco and Daya, Van and Brooke across the board. Meaning I come to my number 9, which is my last entry before my top 5.
Work, diva.
And it's a lip sync I don't expect anyone else to have. But it's a lip sync that really touched me personally. It's a song I've been wanting to see performed on Drag Race for years and years and years. And these two really, really absolutely knocked it out of the park. I think this is an absolute underrated banger of a lip sync for this year. I'm talking about Bones versus our dear sweet Chai Tea Grande lip syncing to Spectrum by Florence and the Machine. I think this lip sync is so spectacular. I think if Bones wasn't, on the trajectory to win this season of Drag Race, I think this could have been a double save. I really do think Chai did a phenomenal job in this lip sync. Bones kills it. This is right up both of their alleys, to be honest with you. It's a great song choice for two absolutely incredible performers, and I just really, really enjoy this lip sync, and I've loved it every single time I've watched it.
Anybody else have it before I respond?
I do not. This is an incredible lip sync. It isn't my, because I have two UK. This is unfortunately one that didn't make it on my list.
Neither for me, but it's a great choice. Yeah.
Also, love you, Chai Tea Grande, Robert Queen.
Whenever we add you into the cup zeitgeist, in some respect, that means we really care about you. But I'm just gonna be 100. I think they both did incredible. This is the wrong version of this song. They should have just went with the original version of Spectrum. I think that would have been 10 times better on the show.
Yeah.
Because Florence is my girl. Florence is my diva. Okay. Like everybody has their one diva. Florence is my diva. Logan's is Adele for context. When I heard they were doing Spectrum on UK, I was like, oh my God, because Spectrum is like probably in my top 3 from Florence, and I was so excited.
Same.
And then someone posted it's the Calvin Harris remix, and I'm like, oh no, why would you do that? Because Spectrum is also the gayest gay song that has ever gayed. So I was...
And that's why I've been asking for it for years on Drag Race. Like, it's so good.
I would love for them to do Spectrum on Drag Race US. I think that would be really great.
I don't feel like it's a US Drag Race pick. That's why I feel like I'm not surprised they did it on UK first. I would love to see it personally. I don't think we're gonna get it. I think we would get Dog Days Are Over.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I think we would get Dog Days Are Over first, which would be great. But
just basically any Florence and the Machine song on Drag Race US, please, or Drag Race UK.
It would be great.
Basically, just throw Florence Welch wherever you want her.
Rupert, you're number 9.
So my number 9 might be slightly controversial, but I don't care. I think this is the shit. So we have Aja versus Irene the Alien to Think You the Shit Fart by Ice Spice.
No, darling, you're saying it wrong. It's Think You the Shit, parentheses, fart, close parentheses.
This is one of my last cuts. This was my 25 on my list.
Oh no.
Yeah. I originally anticipated this being like 8 or 9 on my list coming in, and then I rewatched it and I realized it wasn't as good as I remembered it being, but it was still really great. Special shout outs to the very obvious moment of Aja doing a little dance.
Doing a little dance.
That's the lyric in the song.
Aja's dance, also, I freaking love Aja. She's such a great performer. She's such a fluid performer, and she can quite literally perform anything, including this song.
And this shit song.
Yes.
We'll talk about this later.
Not even a fun.
Well, all right then. With Misha having Lana versus Sam at number 9, Brooke.
Well, it's about time we get, I believe, probably, I could be wrong, but I think the last season of Drag Race that we have yet to talk about today, that we will be talking about today. Canada's Drag Race season 5. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I already knew.
So, for those of you who don't know, I am a Mariana's Trench stan account. Not only am I a Mariana's Trench stan account, Desperate Measures is easily one of my favorite songs of all time. I adore this song. This is very similar to when Down Under did Are You Gonna Be My Girl by Jet a couple years ago. But I would like to add in, this is actually a really, 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 really good lip sync on top of that. Perla does a fantastic job. Perla is doing great. She is selling. She's serving face, stunting pretty. She's the bitch, not from New York City.
From Toronto.
From Toronto.
Well, they both are.
Michaela fucking Couture. Oh my God. I love Michaela Couture. Friend of the pod, Michaela Couture. Popping in for, you do it too. Don't roll your eyes at me. But
I don't do it all the time.
I know. But Michaela's showing up and showing out in this number. It was lovely to watch. Specifically, I love it when a girl does a backbend and lip syncs upside down. It makes me very happy and very smiley. But I could not help but just get God, go watch this lip sync again, because it's been almost a year, and this lip sync deserved more love then, and it deserves more love now. Mariana's Trench is a band that deserves more love then and now. Please put out a new album. Please. I need my Spotify to be ruined again.
Right.
Brooke,
I love these two. Yeah, go ahead, Rupert.
Brooke, this is a great choice. This was my number 24.
Damn it.
Wow.
I cut it. And here's the thing, it was so close. It was so close to making it. Which sucks because this is a really, really good lip sync. Great choice. It was so close to making my list, but I'm glad it's on yours.
Love it so much.
I love these two. Good friends of the pod, good friends of mine. I love these two. This was like 27 for me. It's such a spectacular lip sync from both of them. And I'm glad Perla and Michaela have now both made the list 2 years in a row. So
as they should.
And we thank
Give
you.
us the Canada versus the world with both of them on it so they can go for 3.
Not Canada versus the world, I can tell you that much. I had Terrace and Sally at number 8, meaning Rupert.
So my number 8, we have probably my 2 favorite queens to watch lip sync against each other. We have Satine Greco versus Margarita Califata for the crown to Déjala Correr by Rocío Dorado. With slightly better pronunciation this time as well.
It was, thank you.
This finale lip sync gave me absolutely everything I needed. The one thing that was missing was an entire live audience to lose their absolute living shit over this song.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been nice?
Watching both of these queens perform is such a joy, and the fact that they did it quite a few times over this season, and this song suited both of them so perfectly. Satine having this cinched dress with like this huge bustle skirt, and then just being able to spin it and have such incredible drama, and then you have Satine's hood as well that she's just so eloquently just flung off so beautifully. And then you have Margarita in this red armor and tool look. This was so incredible. Watching this lip sync, I was honestly like, make it a tie.
Mm-hmm.
Watching this lip sync, I was like, I don't know. I love these two queens so much. We'll be talking about them later because everyone knows that that their other lip sync is, of course, in my up. So I love this lip sync. Incredible.
A lovely lip sync. I will be talking about both of these divas at length later on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we're moving back across the ocean to Canada, but not to season 5. No, not at all. We should be raising some little hell, and this might be a little controversial, with Paolo, Perfection, and Sammy Landry at number 8.
Honestly, I expected that from Misha.
I mean, this is a genius freaking lip sync. I stand by that unironically. I adore this lip sync. I will rewatch it till the day, well, I don't know, when Putin draws in Putin. But I mean, this is a great lip sync. This is, yeah. I know it's a somewhat left field choice for some people, but I think they both they both did what needed to be done to such a song. You know, when you get Raise a Little Hell by Trooper, what can you do? You can cry, you can call your mom, you can hug a tree. Alternatively, you can change your clothes and turn this the way Sammy and Paula did this. And I thank you.
Okay.
I was not prepared for this today. I intentionally didn't put anything else from the back end of Canada 6 on my list after the premiere. Not for any particular reason. One, because I didn't really think any of them would make this list, period. But two, because I'm a bit behind on Canada, so this is actually the only other lip sync I've seen from Canada this season to this point. But why are you giving me that face?
Because there's a better lip sync that I'll be talking about here shortly from Canada Season 6 that's just happened.
Well, I just said I haven't seen it yet.
Well, you should have.
You should.
Anyway.
I'm behind. I just said that.
Okay, well then you should have. I'm sorry.
But I'm trying not to spoil myself on like
Okay,
placements and
whatever.
stuff. So I'm,
Well, sorry.
you're fine. It's chill. I knew what I was getting into on this video, and I ran the risk myself. Beside the point. Yeah, I'm gagged. Gagged me a bit.
I'm excited to
sure.
hear what absolute craziness Misha has at number 7.
Oh, not that crazy. Not that crazy. I think my number 7 is going to be on everybody else's list. Yeah, because this is going to be Satine and Margarita to a slightly different song called Una Estrella en mi jardín. I'm sure it's going to be in somebody's top.
Rupert and I will both be talking about it later, I can guarantee.
As you should. I mean,
1000%.
what a ballad. What a genius. Double save of the year, I think. Yeah, probably. And such a great. I just love story arcs when we have like this lip sync between the two of them, and then in the finale, as Rupert mentioned already. So I mean, everything. If you want to do a ballad lip sync, just do it like España does it, especially how Satine and Margarita turned it out, because everybody was crying and probably will be crying many times again rewatching this, and for a good reason. It's like a very cleansing and cleaning experience. I don't want to say cleansing because it irritates everybody. So cleaning experience, yeah. We know the meaning of cleansing. Sorry, the meaning of cleaning, and they do as well.
This
Yeah, this
should
almost-
be on everyone's list, but it's not.
Yeah, this
Bruh.
almost made my short list. I enjoyed it a lot. Not my choice for Double Shante of the Year. But I did really like it. Like I thought it was really great, but not. I just didn't like it as much as some of the other things I watched this year. That's just all it was. It was really good, but like not on my list.
To each their own.
Rupert, number 6.
So number 6 is a lip sync that happened rather recently and somehow managed to sneak its way all the way up here. At number 6, we have PM versus Hazel to Dumb Blonde.
Thank you. We'll be talking about it later.
At length,
Just like a
as
win
well.
for the win.
This
One
is
of them
so
home.
good.
One of them
Wow.
You're
home.
really behind,
What?
Brooke.
You haven't
Brooke,
seen this lip sync yet, have
You're
you?
not behind. You're delayed.
No.
You are in for a treat, my
PM
friend.
better not have went home.
You-
I'm gonna
indeed.
cry. PM
You
went
are
home
in
this early.
for a treat.
You are in for a treat, let me tell you.
Yes.
This lip sync was incredible. This lip sync against two friends who know each other really well and also know what both of them can do. And so that added context of like both of them knowing all the stunts and the tricks that they can pull, both pulling out quite literally all of their stunts and tricks that they have to survive. If Canada had room for a double save, this would have been a double save. And
Really.
unfortunately, they can't. And so this was This was a 49:51 lip sync. I love this lip sync so much. Incredible. It had to make my top 20, and it just snuck all the way up to number 6.
We'll talk about it more later.
We'll talk about it as well.
Misha, you're number 6.
Oh, my number 6. We're back to apparently crazy. Maybe not. Maybe it's not going to get the same reaction as Sammy vs. Paula choice. But we're going all the way to Rupert's territory, where will some sounds from the underground will emerge with Nan, Bella, and Viola dressed as a bear.
You are insane.
I co-sign this one. I'm here for it.
This lip sync was cute.
It was endlessly rewatchable. Yeah, Nan and Bella didn't know half of the words. Yeah, Viola's moves as a bear were manic, but I don't care. I love this, especially the face of Nadine. Watching them kind of, I wouldn't say ruining. I would say just quietly disassembling and then totally reassembling not only this song, but the entire Girls Aloud legacy just in 3 minutes. I mean, that was so good. Especially shout out to the moment when Viola basically falls and then jumps from this fall desperately across the stage, becoming like, what happens if the bear was actually overrun by a truck? But I mean, that was maybe Laurie. Yeah, this was a British bear, which doesn't exist. Yeah, but this was so much fun. So much. It's just so much fun to see two people who are genuinely good at something realizing they're not as good, but they try to make up for that, and they deliver this performance.
This is such a random choice, but I love it so much. I will say in my short list, I did have a different Viola lip sync. I had Heartbreak Make Me a Dancer with Pasty, which was close to making my list, but this is such a great choice. And having it at number 6 above Satine and Margarita is insane to me.
That's criminal in my mind. That's almost as bad as Brooke not having it. I'm sorry.
I am going to keep it 1000%. This is probably my least favorite lip sync from UK this year. Like, no shade to Bella. I love you, Bella, but girl, this was not. I'm sorry. It's the bear costume.
This was genius.
Not too much on Viola.
I can defend it actually, because I think for me,
no,
like,
hold on. I don't need you to defend it, Misha. No matter what you say, it will still be the damn bear costume. Like, it completely sucked me out of the entire lip sync. I could not, like, I literally had to pause it earlier. Like, I was rewatching it earlier because I was like, I want to watch all of Bella's lip syncs again to figure out which one I think is my favorite at least, and see if any of them make the list. And I started this, I'm like, oh god, this was the bear lip sync. I forgot about the bear.
Brooke, just
I do not need Freddy Fazbear on Drag Race. It was bad enough on Dragula.
That's what I was talking about. Just imagine Disasterina with the coke and booze giving her personality in a bear costume, performing to Girls Aloud somewhere in the woods, and that's with a chainsaw.
But Disasterina has infinite charisma. She can pull anything off.
Viola also had charisma by choice.
She has charisma.
Maybe.
Don't get me wrong.
By
There's
accident.
charisma, and then there's Disasterina charisma. You know what I mean?
I know, but yeah, it's kind of so bad it's good for me, actually.
Brooke, you're number 6, please. I
don't know if you all can hear.
Logan's done with me.
I apologize. We're actually staying in UK with my favorite lip sync from UK this year. Rob Goddess herself, page 3 versus Bones, Tainted Love by Soft Cell. I'm pissed.
Period.
I'm still angry. I'm still mad because I thought in my Delulu bubble maybe I was just making excuses for my favorite from the season after Bella went home to stay in the competition and talking about her being robbed. And I didn't watch it again after the episode. And I watched it again today. No, Paige was robbed. Paige won this lip sync all the way down. I do not care about your narratives, RuPaul. I do not care about your stories, RuPaul. Paige won this lip sync. Paige should have continued in this competition. This entire thing was great, though. Bones was also very good. No shade to Bones, but god damn it, this pisses me off still. This lip sync is great. Paige is incredible. I need Paige to come back and win a crown immediately. Immediately.
Brooke, I'm nervous for your table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby. We can hear all of that through your microphone. Anyway, great lip sync.
Great lip sync. We're going to be talking about it very shortly.
Oh,
Yes,
good.
Diva.
I can't really, but okay. So this is awkward. Remember earlier when all y'all were shitting on a certain lip sync, and you said it wasn't good? All three of you. All three of you in this video said this lip sync was not good, and I fundamentally disagree. I think this is the best lip sync from season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race. It is Sam Starr versus Susie Toot to Love Child. I love this lip sync.
It was bad. It said it wasn't as good as.
No, you all said it was bad.
I said it was
not great.
Not great.
Okay,
I will say not great.
I still say it sounded good.
Anyway, doing this song in front of Tracy Ellis Ross,
Queen,
made it even better. These two absolutely killed this. Susie won this lip sync. And I just every time I watch this lip sync, I absolutely love it more and more and more and more. So
I'm happy for you, girl. I am happy for you.
I just don't like the song, sorry.
Okay, well then that's a you problem.
It was an odd choice to specifically do Love Child. You know, no shade to Ms. Ross, but like deep catalog there. And we're going with Love Child. Okay, sure.
It's probably one of Rue's favorites, which is why they did it.
Yeah, I think that's
honestly they might have let Tracy pick which one, and that might be one of Tracy's
that too.
Favorites. Like I doesn't matter what, it was just odd. That's all. Just odd.
I just think they both absolutely killed it in such a beautiful way, and I loved it. So Rupert.
That's true.
So my number 5, we've already talked about it. It is Lexi Love versus Crystal Envy to Alter Ego by Doechii.
Period.
Great lip sync. The fact that this is the only lip sync we saw from Lexi, and it is, in my opinion, the best lip syncs of season 17. This was so good. The fact that it was in episode 2 as well. Doechii was living her best life. All the other queens of the background were. And then we had this lip sync, and then we had what came after. Yes.
Period.
And
say that shit with your chest. And
yes,
Misha.
Oh, that's so well that you brought shit up, Rupert. Logan, sorry, because we already discussed this lip sync. Think you're the shit. Exactly, is my number 5. Yeah, I know. I'll be picking some wild choices, and maybe my favorite lip sync from season 17, which is about to come, is going to provoke the same reaction that my Raise a Little Hell and Sound of the Underground choices provoked. But I'm just starting to get, from my own top 10, just like this, just now, I'm realizing I'm having an aha moment that of the year are those who have like endlessly rewatchable quality. And why are they rewatchable for me? Well, that's me problem. But in this scenario, it's kind of easy to digest because Aja's doing her little dance. That's phenomenal. And actually, Irene kept up despite like Aja being the clear winner. And also, as I mentioned before quite a few times in this video, I'm a sucker when people can elevate the shit, pardon the pun, out of the song they lip sync into, especially when it's like such a do-nothing song as this one. And I will never, ever, ever listen to the song separately from this lip sync in my life. But seeing what Aja and Irene did, basically turning a piece of nothing into art, I mean, that's more than a fart. That's for art. Shout out to Dawn and Nymphia. Yeah.
when I think about that lip sync, the only thing I can like for Irene, the only thing that pops in my mind is Irene doing the Cabbage Patch, and that's
And pummeling,
enough for me.
pummeling. She has done the pummeling of her hand, just like you're doing to your table. That was great. The pummeling, hammer,
Yeah.
sickle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just it's just what I'm thinking. But besides the point, my number 5 has already been mentioned even in this row. It's Crystal versus Lexi to Alter Ego. Just not my favorite lip sync from US 17. We'll talk about my favorite in a bit, but just everything that's been said about it, but also add in the fact that it was just really fun to watch the entire thing. It was also just really nice after, before we had to watch the unfortunate incident that occurred after. And it was a really fun time. I had a really great time with this lip sync. It has single-handedly made me a Doechii fan. Not my favorite Doechii song though, but it's still a great jam. Bop. Taste. 10 out of 10. Love seeing it. Also, I love that Doechii was the person that got the premiere streaming boost. Even though this was the second episode, I thought that was fun.
And the fact that we all thought it, and the fact that it was Katy Perry, and the fact that she specifically asked for her song that hadn't been released yet to be the first lip sync as well.
Who?
And it was
I don't
Woman's
know
World.
her.
Fair.
My number 4 has already been brought up. And it's an incredible lip sync. It is PM versus Hazel. Because I feel like somehow every season, a Canada lip sync at the end of the year somehow ends up in my top 5. It's happened 2 years in a row now.
Raj and Silky, St. John.
3 years in a row now. Literally, yeah, 3 years in a row now.
Anything from Canada 4?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I would have to go back and look, but I don't recall anything.
No, this lip sync is just this is a stunt fest in the best possible way, and I love every single bit of it. And that's all I have to say on the matter.
Now, Logan, something might have made your list from Canada 4. Nira versus Amy.
It most certainly did. It most certainly did make Logan's list. It wasn't in the top 5, but I do recall it. It certainly made Logan's list.
Yep.
My number 4, we have already talked about, but it is, of course, the best lip sync from UK this year. Bones versus Page 3 to Tainted Love by Soft Cell.
Tasty.
In my opinion, this was Bones' best lip sync. Because I loved Bones' performance. They were really able to work this long green dress that they were wearing really well. Also, it was my favorite because she also wasn't trying to get her 10,000 steps in for the day. If you watch loads of Bones lip syncs, you get from this season. But this was such a good lip sync. Paige really turned it out as well. Again, if they had room for a double save, this would have also been an incredible choice for a double save. I love this lip sync so much. Great, incredible, loved it. Deserved top 4 for me.
Misha?
Well, now the time has come to reveal my favorite lip sync from US 17. And it's gonna be one Korean artist and one not so Korean artist. I mean, the song-wise. And not the song-wise, it's gonna be Suzy versus Corey to Apete by a certain Rosé featuring Bruno Mars. Suzy somehow made even more iconic looks to the camera, and moves with the jacket, without the jacket, with the reveal, without reveal. We're doing the knee shake, we're doing this small dance. I mean, it's just it's great. And Corey was also great until this breast reveal kind of malfunctioned, until Corey decided to repeat Janet Jackson unironically. And
that don't want to win.
Yes, that was kind of. I thought in the beginning it was supposed to be ironic, but something went wrong on Corey's face, and But yeah, it was just so much fun because Drag Race, especially like in the US in particular, this like a couple of last years, has a very hit and miss relationship with just big hits just coming out, and then like MTV buys it specifically for like finale, pre-finale occasions. But this time, both queens turned it around, and yeah, now we know from Susie's own mouth that she's better than you. These unnamed haters afterwards. So yeah, love to rewatch it. Even though the song, yeah, obviously has been like everywhere. I've been so tired of it the entire year, but with this lip sync, it works.
Good choice. Didn't make my list. Love seeing the gal.
Great choice, Misha. Didn't make my list.
Brooke.
Melody versus Desiree, Brazil, from Brazil.
Brazil.
This is the best double Shantae of the year. This is the girl. This is that diva. This was yeah. And I'm gonna say Brazil has unfortunately suffered the same fate as España the first year we had Brazil, because they were both in that lumped together group of performances that were taking off of the internet outside of Wow Persons Plus, and I didn't have an easy way to access them at the time. I was fundamentally impressed watching these Brazilian divas work. I'm gonna go back and watch both seasons now, and I'm gagged at this specific performance. This was incredible. I'm going to say I do have a lip sync where two people stayed afterwards, but it was not a double Shantae. So we'll talk about that when we get to that. But this was immaculate, beautiful, start to finish. Great song choice too. Really livened up the track.
It's so good. Well, my number 3 also has already been talked about and mispronounced to all hell. It is Quédate Conmigo, Margarita and Daphne. This just it's one of those crazy Final 5 lip syncs that is just so passionate and incredible and such a perfect song choice for these two. It's kind of where these two meet in the drag world because their drag is so completely different, but they both just absolutely demolished this performance. I could go on and on and on about the detail work and everything in between, but this lip sync is just so fucking good.
Incredible choice.
Thank you.
So my number 3 for 2025, getting its bronze medal as it deserves, is Butthole versus Ariete to Boogie Wonderland by Earth, Wind and Fire. Because if there's one thing that we can see on US Drag Race is that white girls can boogie. Shout out to Willow Pill as well.
This one can.
Some of them can.
Some of them can.
Period.
This is such a good lip sync from Lydia. This made every single person watching this season fall in love with Lydia, and this is pretty much what got Lydia the call to come back immediately for All Stars 10. She killed this lip sync so well. The moment where she locks eyes with Rue is so good. Ariete was there, but this was a murder on the dance floor.
On the dance floor.
And this was incredible. Love Butthole. Great lip sync. My third for this year.
Period. Misha?
Yeah, I accidentally spoiled my third place, but this was my favorite UK lip sync and my favorite probably Blade lip sync of the year with Don't Rain on My Parade by Tyrese versus Sally TM. Yes, this was kind of surprisingly everything for me. So interesting and so cool that on rewatch you see like new movements by girls, and we knew that Tyrese would deliver, but Sally in this ridiculous outfit actually somehow not only kept up with her but made almost basically a cartoon, anime version of the song just by being what she was. And yeah, it's very good. It's really, really, really very good. And well, Terry's being like emotionally in charge of it and punctuating every particular lyric and line. It was just so good. So yeah, that would be one of my like slowest songs for the months to revisit and rewatch.
Period.
Yeah, tell me if you've heard this story before. My number 3 is also Butthole Voice versus Arietti to Boogie Wonderland. Butthole is probably my favorite performer this year across the board. Haven't had a chance to really talk about Butthole yet because, well, one, this is Butthole's lip sync is here. But every single performance she was in, I'm going to say, with the exception of Unholy, and I do not blame her for that, was just immaculate from top to bottom. Not the last time you're going to be seeing Butthole on my list. Spoilers for later. This is my second favorite Butthole lip sync of the year, and my number 1 has not been talked about at all to this point. So we'll see if it gets mentioned later. But I adore her. I think they need to do not immediately, give it like 4 or 5 years. But she's one of the people that I want to come back to another All-Stars because she really didn't get any chance to develop. So I think she said it was like a 3 or 4 month turnaround.
Yeah.
And she had like a week to prep for the first bracket.
She had
she had a week. She had 5 days.
Yeah. And
you
she
can
showed out and tied for 3rd with one of the most successful, popular people in modern Drag Race history in Bosco. So like, call her for a 3rd time. Call her for a 4th time, even if you want. I don't care. I love
make her the Jujubee of modern Drag Race.
I want them to do a season in a couple years, an All-Star season of like All-Stars like pairs. Don't do it in teams, but like call a couple of like 5 or 6 iconic duos and have them all compete on an All-Stars together. Not as a team, not teams. We don't need to do teams ever again. But like Butt King, and like Butt King. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of
Butt
options.
King.
Butt King.
Butt King.
Butt King.
And on that lovely note, from Butt King to a very emotional lip sync for my number 2, it had to be Madre Greco and Madre Califata, Una Estrella and Mi Jardín by Maritrini. In my opinion, maybe the second best double save of the year. We'll see when we get to my number 1. But
I know what
this lip sync. I know what yours is too.
I know you do.
Yeah, of course I do. No, this lip sync is absolutely spectacular in every way, shape, form, fashion, function, and fucking phenomenal. That's all.
My number 2 lip sync has already been talked about, but getting the silver medal from me, the best lip sync in France All-Stars, Mami Wata versus Piche du Comte des Garçons by Yel. Mami Wata starting this lip sync, pressing the buttons on a giant inflatable phone, and then doing these crazy head movements immediately sold me. And then going over and gesturing to Moon when there was like a line being like about like quitting and something absolutely killed me and made me howl with laughter. Piche also does such an incredible job. They play off each other so well. This is such an incredible lip sync. It had to be on this list, and it had to be number 2. Because if anyone knows me, they already know what my number 1 is, and I don't think any lip sync was going to beat it.
I was going to say, I'm just mostly curious at what Misha's number 1 is, because I don't know what it is. But we have to find out Misha's number 2 first.
No, my number 1 is going to be pretty predictable, but my number 2 is actually very recent, and we've talked to death about it, and I'm still thinking it's not recency bias is going to stay with me for many months, moons, and years to come. It's PM versus Hazel to Dumb Blonde. This is my number 2. Yeah, Brooke, you absolutely have to watch basically Brooke and Evie 2.0, stunt-wise,
In front
and
of Brooke.
just in front of
I'm
Brooke.
I'm going to very shortly, in fact, because spoiler alert, we have a recording after this. Literally, right after that, I was planning to catch up on Canada. I just didn't have time before this episode.
Literally, you're gonna be sorry, not sorry about it, because this lip sync is for the books. It's so good. It's also the case of basically two people elevating the living hell out of the song. And I mean, everything that has already been said, that two friends knowing each other very well, but also trying to like play to the camera. And everybody was screaming and the girls were like gagging. We're still gagging. Yeah, what a great lip sync.
Brigading and Venus Deluxe from Slasian to the Queendom by RuPaul. Immaculate, beautiful, perfect, stunning, game-changing, vomit on a shit on it, put it in a blender, whatever the Lady Gaga quote is all the way. We talked about significantly earlier, we talked about this lip sync. I would like to give special shout outs to a certain hairdryer for perhaps being the second best prop on any Drag Race lip sync this year. Special shout outs to you as paper, but like this, how do you turn a hairdryer into this funny of a bit? Oh my god, I was cackling the entire time. But Briggs knows you never want to be the bottom in the lip sync, and that's why she took the hairdryer herself. That's a smart bitch. Good shit. Love you, Briggs. Lovely winner. And this is just a fantastic lip sync. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. Honestly, just go watch Slasian in general, because oh my god, what a great season of Drag Race. Ain't nobody doing it better than the Philippines right now, I'll tell you that. So lovely performance. Lovely.
Canada's coming close.
Yes, but consistent quality for 4 seasons, nobody's matched Philippines yet.
Agreed.
Because Canada's even had a few dips there that weren't bad. They just weren't as good, and Philippines has just been perfect.
Yeah, there was one lip sync I knew from the moment I watched it the first time. It was going to be my number one lip sync. What?
Would you like the drum roll?
Sure, yeah. I'll take that. Brazil! It had to be. It's Desiree and it's Melody. It is these two titans of Brazilian drag. Lip syncing to Brazil, not in Brazil, in front of some Brazilians. Just making this franchise, like putting a stamp on this franchise in the best fucking way. This lip sync lives rent-free in my head. When Melody goes at the very start of the lip sync and crouches down right in front of Desiree, it is so spectacular. I cried when Desiree was saved because they both deserved to still be in the competition at this point. And I was so happy to see that both of them got more opportunity to show. And Melody is such a phenomenal runner-up to this season. I absolutely love these two with every fiber of my being. This had to be my number one lip sync of the year.
Taste.
Thank you. Rupert, I know yours.
To absolutely no one's surprise, my number one is, of course, Satin Greco versus Margarita Califata to Una Estrella en mi jardín by Mari Trinity. This fucking lip sync will remain in my brain for so many years. First of all, the bottom three is Margarita, Satin, and Ferran. Satin is basically saying she wants to go home. And so when is given the heart and the opportunity to save herself, she doesn't and saves Ferran, chooses to go up against Margarita, and then both of them devour this lip sync so hard that every single person in this room plus every single person behind the cameras are crying. Javier Calvo basically doesn't watch half of the lip sync because he is in tears. Because of such a raw and incredible performance from these two queens, so much so that Supreme has to give them a double save and do a double elimination next week because you literally can't pick a winner.
No.
I love this lip sync so much. From the moment I started writing down lip syncs, the first one I wrote down was this. I knew this would be number one. I've watched it so many times. It's insane. I've watched it so many times. I can lip sync this entire song and I don't even know Spanish, as clearly stated, as clearly shown by Logan.
Correct.
I love this lip sync so fucking much. It had to be number one. It had to be number one. And I...
Correct.
That's a great choice. Well, drum roll. We've talked also a lot about this. À cause des garçons. Many things happen because of the boys. Mayuwata, Pish, devoured, ate it, and obviously what Rupert told us, j'abandonne, when Mayuwata points to Moon. This is genius. The phone, but it's even like, it's good on so many levels because basically this prop phone is a reminder to the original version of the song because it's a cover by Yell from the song from the 80s by a girls band who was called À cause des garçons, who had the same title and the track. And Yell being there, and just everything is so perfect, and the choreo is so perfect, and it's kind of both so stupid and so much fun, and just like such a great time. So to rewatch it is just like endlessly pleasurable. Not to mention that me and my very first longtime boyfriend had lots of interesting stuff to do to this particular song. So I mean, this is a great song choice for lip syncing overall. How they turned it out is just cherry on top. And for both of their storylines later in the season, it also paid off so well.
All right, Brooke, ruin the trend of having international lip syncs as number one.
Well, I sincerely apologize to those of you who expected it to not be a butthole lip sync. But Butthole comes on to All Stars with minimal fanfare. The fans are excited about it, but like the actual show, everybody's really gassing her up. But wins the first challenge and lip syncs against Tina Burner to one of my absolute favorite songs we've ever had on Drag Race, Love Sensation by Lolita Holloway. Oh my God. I didn't drum roll myself. I wanted to do the bit instead. Let me just talk about it because no one had it on their list, and I'm kind of gagged by that. I thought at least one person.
I shortlisted it.
I know you would. I know you would because you've talked to me about how much you thought this lip sync is incredible too. We talked about it like last.
Oh, I love this lip sync. Yeah.
But Butthole in this number, this is better than Boogie Wonderland to me. I'm sorry, because. And also, when you give Butthole disco, it will be good. You don't have to worry about that. But specifically, her hair control in this number. She's wearing this massive ass wig, but she's using it in so many different ways that it adds so much to the number. Tina, on the other hand, and I know a lot of people like to say Tina kind of got ate up in this lip sync, and she did, but that's only because Butthole, inarguably to me, would have beaten every single person on this cast to this number. I don't think anybody had a shot, period. Tina did incredible in this too. Wasn't as good as Butthole, but again, no one would have been. And when we're watching Tina, this was her moment, her episode, right? Finally gets a win. Unquestionably, the best design look from this season, and honestly, maybe in the last 5 years. Honestly, it's an incredible look. Probably best design look we've seen since maybe Utica. Devours this, and I love this lip sync so damn much. Please go back and watch it again and just recognize how incredibly special this is. And it's even more special when not only does Butthole win the lip sync, right? But we kind of get this moment of this like later in the next episode of like George just being like, well, she should be happy she didn't have to lip sync against me. And I was like, because it almost ruined this whole arc of this one episode arc for Butthole. I'm going to stop ranting. I'm just going to say, go watch the lip sync again. It's lovely. It's delightful. And absolutely my number one on the year. Tina Burner making me number one on the lip sync list is kind of wild. But you know what? People run and hide when she turns the Kerner.
Justice for Tina.
Justice for Tina Burner.
Period. And on that note, that's that for the top lip syncs of 2025, in our opinion. But let us know in the comments, what were your favorite lip syncs of this year? Let us know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, share, do all those lovely things. I'm so sorry. Share.
Cheer.
She was mentioned, so share. Get your merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. And with all that being said, enjoy your holiday season. Enjoy the rest of our end of year videos. And cheers.
Cheers.
She's
Bye.
a fucking Oscar winner.